Hello, collective. This is Tam from Artemis Oracle. I'm doing a What's News reading for today. Just to save time, I've already shuffled, have the cards out, and I'm ready to give you your message. First card we have from the What's News deck is Spiritually Woke, Self-Awareness, Cutting Through Illusions, and Detaching from Ego. With New Boo, New Love, Learning Each Other, Flirtations, and then Chain, which is interesting. Codependency, Unhealthy Attachment, Way Down. What really stood out at the bottom of the deck was a repo. I feel like some of you are taking back your power. Some of you may have detached from your ego, detached from codependent relationship, toxicity, and stuff like that. And you doing so is going to kind of free up space for you to meet someone new, to start a new chapter in love. It could be you are reigniting a passion with somebody that you're with. You and this person have probably worked together to kind of remove any of the toxic traits or habits that have been pervading your relationship, and now you're taking your power back. You're taking your power back as a couple, or you're just taking your power back as an individual and going into a new love cycle. So that could be what's going on here. I find that very interesting. I really like that. So let me see. I want to get tarot. Yeah, my tarot deck. So if this message resonates with you somehow, please like, share, and subscribe. So some of you may have already met someone new, or you may be meeting someone new. You may not be in a relationship or some sort of romantic relationship. It could be somebody that you consider a friend. It could be an acquaintance, but you're still learning about each other. You're still learning. You're still in like that talking phase where you're still getting to know each other, basically, is what I want to say. And I think that with the Two of Pentacles, wow, that's true. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I think whatever, look at that, oh my gosh. A lot of cards came out, but what I see here is the Nine of Cups, which is about basically wish fulfillment, and then the Page of Wands. So you or the other person may be a fire sign or a water sign. Underneath fire, strength. Interesting. You also have the King of Swords showing up too. I think some of you have gained clarity about what you needed to cut out in your relationship or within yourself, so that you can really invite a new love in where it can be a healthier relationship than what you've experienced in the past. You know, you probably had to face your shadow self, face your demons, face your insecurities, your limitations, your limiting thoughts, just so that you can find your own happiness. And it's so funny because I was listening to Taylor Swift's album, The Life of a Showgirl, and one of the songs, Opalite, she was saying that it was about, opalite is man-made. And opal is a natural stone, but opalite is man-made version of opal. And if we can simulate stones like diamonds and opals and sapphires and stuff like that, then our happiness is in our own hands. We shouldn't rely on other things to make us happy. But I think it could be that you have an understanding of how you can bring happiness and joy to your life. And the only reason that just popped in my mind, I think it's about you taking control, taking authority over your happiness, and knowing when to, like, when you're weighing your options, trying to figure things out, what your best course of action is, what works, what doesn't work. It's like you're doing a pros and cons list. So whatever is elevating to you, whatever is for your highest good, you keep. Whatever isn't, you release. And that's basically what the King of Swords does. He cuts out anything that is not serving, doesn't have any intellectual, logical value. And it's about making sure that you pursue and put your energy towards things that can grow, things that allow you to be creative, allow you to develop as a person, at least develop and do the things that bring you joy and happiness, even if that means being in your childlike energy. That's just something that popped in my mind right now. So in the bottom of the deck was the Three of Pentacles, so that's about teamwork and collaboration, and Tower. So whatever this collaborative effort, teamwork effort that may have been a part of the past dynamic, it's like maybe you're working together with yourself, working on different aspects of yourself, and then kind of shaking off what doesn't work for you anymore, especially when it comes to your how you show up in relationships, but also how you accept people who may be wanting to have some sort of engagement with you, whether it's like an actual commitment relationship or just for fun type of stuff, you know. And the Page of Wands is about having fun. It's because they're young, they're immature, they're not necessarily well versed in life and in their own power. So this is about having fun, but also you being logical and being responsible in your actions when you are having fun. And being responsible means taking care of yourself, you know, doing what's right for you, not doing what you think is best for someone else, but putting your own needs first, not to the detriment to the other person, but it's about self-care and self-preservation, you know, and honesty with yourself about what works and what doesn't. So I hope this reading was helpful in some way. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.